Hello, my fellow viewers and subscribers, and this is Superchocolatemilkshake, and I am trying to do a bit of a quiet video here. Okay, so yeah, it's like 12 o'clock at night, and I'm still up, and part of it's just because I was working. Well, okay, actually, to be fair, if I have to be honest, the only video that I was working on at the moment was this video. And I don't know, maybe I'm just going through a very existential crisis, or maybe a midlife crisis, or a quarter-life crisis. I don't know, but, you know, there's been a lot of things that have been going through my mind of recent, and to tell you the truth, some of it's been kind of bothering me. Part of it's just probably due to the stress of the month of scares coming up, and the fact that there is some videos ready, but not all videos are ready, and I also still need to get some videos recorded, some videos uploaded and ready to go before it starts out, and all this other stuff, and it's kind of crazy. Like, actually, I've been kind of wondering, how on earth do people manage to take care of themselves, to, make sure that they get to sleep, also make sure that they also, work a full-time job and get money, and then also still have time for themselves, also still have time to find someone to be with, also find time to contact all your friends and contact your family, and also all the time that they have to make sure that they also work out as well, trying to make sure that they also have time to make sure that their cars are still running or the vehicles are still properly maintained. Doesn't matter what type of vehicle it is, as long as it's maintained, as long as they also have time to go out and shop for clothes and food and all this other stuff, and also going out to just hanging out with friends too. I think I mentioned that one already before, and also making sure that they take care of their living space, and also trying to chase their dreams, and like, this is barely scratching the surface in most of the things that you have to do in life, and it's stressful for me, primarily. I mean, when you start listing it out, in all actuality, it is a long list, and I wonder, how on earth do people manage to keep up with this and still be happy? Like, seriously, I'm wondering how. How is this possible? How is this? How are people able to do this? Like, it's just something that I always wondered. And, it's something that I can't seem to balance very well, because if I'm working a job, then obviously something's going to be falling for me, whether it be me failing to do some of the chores around the house, or failing to take care of myself, or not doing anything at all, because sometimes I'm stressed out and I need to unwind for the day, and sometimes that takes way longer than it should. Even when I have like a timer set up to take time for myself, it doesn't always seem to work out that way. In fact, when it comes down to it, I still end up taking way more time than I should, because it's like, okay, I stop the timer and I don't even think about it again, And that's kind of the biggest problem right there. Like, and it's not like I'm trying to focus on one thing here too, but sometimes it feels like that's all I have the capacity to do, because if I don't focus on one thing, then, well, I'm probably never going to be able to focus on anything else. So, and that's part of the reason why I also made the post where I was asking, like, should I get somebody to help me out with my content and such. And honestly, I would love to do that, as much as some people actually do agree that I should get somebody to help me out with all the content that I have. But I don't have the money to hire an editor. And that right there is a problem. I wished I did, but I don't. And you know what? Working 2 jobs would mean that I would not have the time to record the content, so there'd be no point in hiring an editor. Working extra time at my own job, or my current job, is also going to mean that I have no time to work on videos, and no time to hire an editor. Like, no matter which way I look at it, I am practically screwed no matter which way I look at it. And, I also did see a post recently that also said, yeah, right now you have 2 options, work and be poor, or don't work and be poor. Like, isn't that just sad that, working still leads to poverty? Like, you should be rewarded for your work in some way, shape, or form, and not just, like, not in the sense of, oh yeah, I did this, I'm so entitled and I deserve all this. No, I mean, like, should at least have a place to stay, have a place to, have food to eat, stuff like that. Like, instead of, oh yeah, and maybe the chance of living a better quality life, but even though that's inconsequential, that's neither here nor there. But, like, yeah, I'm just trying to keep myself together and trying to figure out how to get myself to focus on doing my YouTube stuff and trying to get myself working back on the YouTube stuff. We'll still try to do the game development and trying to clean up things around the house because, like I said, I'm a mess and I'm falling to pieces here. Like, it's hard. It's just ridiculously hard. I would love to keep going with the Super Chocolate Milkshake channel, but you know what? I think my dad really wants me to stop doing it, or stop doing it as avidly as I do it, even though honestly he doesn't really necessarily know how frequent my upload schedule really is. I think he doesn't really necessarily understand, and I'm not primarily focusing on that either. Like, honestly, most of the time that I get home, I usually just veg out in front of my computer and turn on YouTube videos and just watch nothing but YouTube videos, despite the fact that I have all these things planned that I want to do after work, like mowing the lawn and taking care of the dishes and taking care of my room and trying to get my YouTube channel, record stuff for my YouTube channel, and trying to, try to create the games that I'm working on and try to do the things that I want to do and write and read and all this other stuff, and it just becomes too much. Like, way too much. It keeps me up at night. I think part of it's just part of the reason why my body's in pain too. It's not a physical pain, I think it's just mostly in my head, but again, your mental well-being can easily dictate your physical well-being without even knowing it, and that's a problem. Like, if you're not doing well mentally, then you're not doing very well physically either. Get out of here, moth. Sorry, moth that just landed on my monitor of my laptop, because I'm on the floor recording on a laptop, but oh well. And I would definitely try to go see a doctor about this, and I would like to go see, maybe a psychologist and such, but unfortunately, it costs money. Again, as I said before, I wished it didn't cost so much to just take care of myself, I mean, I gotta sacrifice something for something else, and if I quit my job right now, as is, with no other job lined up, and no other plan backed up, or without much money and without much ways of making income, I know I'm going to get kicked out of the house because my dad just wants me to make money. Primarily, period. And, I can understand that because right now we're in huge renovations of the house. Tomorrow we're going to be putting in some new windows, which, again, goes into the whole how on earth do you balance yourself and still do the things that you want to do and the things that you need to do and the things that you have to do, Like, how do you do that? Because, with me with ADHD, I can't really necessarily focus on it, and the list looks daunting. Break it down to the small, menial tasks, and the list looks even more intimidating, Like, I don't get how. I really don't. And, again, like, I would like to have some help. Maybe that's why I'm making these videos. Or, well, maybe this is why I'm making a video like this, because, I really do need help. I mean, I really do. A lot of help. And, maybe more help than just an editor, but, psychological or whatever. And I shouldn't be unloading this onto you guys. You guys deserve better. You guys deserve way, way better than me, okay? You're an awesome group, and don't ever let anybody tell you different, okay? You're just amazing people. And, I mean, sheesh, I don't know how to say it. Maybe it's just because my sleepy brain, because I haven't been getting that good of sleep at night. Been sleeping on the floor mostly, but oh well. I guess I deserve it. I'm a low down dog. Oh well. I have no problem with that. I have no qualms with it. But, you guys, you guys also deserve better in your lives too, You guys deserve something amazing to happen to you, and, you deserve, like, some of the best things in life that come your way. And, again, I don't want anybody to think differently, okay? You guys are just wonderful people. Just absolutely wonderful. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Even if I haven't met you, really, I do mean that you guys mean well and do the best you can with your lives. And, if you screw it up, fine, you screw it up. I mean, just take that as a life lesson. I mean, really, there's more lessons to learn from failure. I mean, as I said before, more lessons to learn from failure than there is from success, Like, I'm just, looking back, I'm kind of glad that my channel wasn't a guaranteed success right away, Because, again, as I mentioned before, failure over success and yada yada yada. But, I guess if I was successful, I probably would have let it go straight to my head. I probably would have convinced myself that I could quite literally do dog shit and have people watch it, and people will watch it. And honestly, I don't want that. Not at all. I do want to put a little more effort in my editing, and I want to put a little more effort into the videos and the content that I create. But at the same time, it's like sometimes I can't help but do something like slow effort, like this video, where I'm just basically doing it in the middle of the night, trying to be as quiet as I can, and, laying on the frickin' floor with my laptop, and having it just record my voice as I just ramble on and on and on. And I really shouldn't be rambling, okay? I need to stop talking you guys' ears off. So, anyway, if you like this video, I don't know if you did or not, I can't tell. And if you, well, yeah, I guess I can't tell right now because it's still in a recording. I guess this is my tired brain just being loopy, but anyway, if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and hey, the comment section's always open to you, okay? I will never shut down the comment section unless people start getting way too wild. But, you guys have your rights to speak freely on this channel, and I would like to let you guys know that. So, anyway, this is Superchocolatemilkshake, signing off. Okay, let's see if I can be able to turn this thing off. I guess I'm going to be including this too. Okay, here we go. Did it stop? No, it just kept recording. Good grief. I wished I knew how to operate this program.